Hello TFW2005.com. This is Moroni Prime, also known to some of you as Dominus, or on YouTube as Dominax. Recently my PhotoBucket account has exceeded its bandwidth, so I am unable to post photos or share with you a gallery of my sale. Therefore, I figured another alternative would be to make a video. Chances are I'll likely run over 10 minutes, so this may turn into a two-part video, but what I'm wanting to do is basically show you what I have for sale. Prices are negotiable. I would like to try to get as close to retail as possible given their condition, but I'm always willing to haggle. Please know I am not accepting trades at this time. Due to the nature of my sale, I'm wanting to try to get some extra funds together to use for the holidays, and trading just wouldn't really do that, because I don't think my wife would appreciate getting an Optimus Prime or a Bumblebee for Christmas when I could get her some perfume, or maybe a nice coat. It wouldn't work that way. So no trades at this time, please. Let's get started. What I have is dominantly from the First Classics line, as well as the First Movie line. You can see them all kind of sprawled out here. Now, these have all been opened. I just have a bad habit where I'll buy a figure brand new, but it's the collector me. I just don't have the heart or the courage to actually throw away the packaging. I know some of you may have that willpower, but I just can't bring myself to do it. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. One item. This was a Toys R Us, or no, I'm sorry, this was a Kmart exclusive. This is the Crystal Widow Oil Slick 2-pack. And this was available under the First Universe line. This was one of the last releases in that line, as I recall. Next, we have one that I'm really not wanting to part with, but I will do so out of necessity. It is Generation 2 Megatron. The insert inside the box is made by me. It is a very, very crude and rough insert, but it does get the job done and holds Megatron in place so he doesn't bang around inside the box. He is complete. He is missing, I think, maybe 2 or 3 stickers here and there. Joints are tight. No stress marks or discolorations that I can see. Also, over here we have Armada Starscream. The box is a little nicked up here and there, but that's only just wear on the corners and things like that. It is complete. Comes with Swindle, both missiles. Here we have a small assortment of robot heroes. Sorry, I don't mean to rush. I'm just trying to cram as much as possible. There is quite a lot. We have Ironhide and Kickback, Hound and Blitzwing, Starscream and Mirage, Thrust and Blaster, Sunstreaker and Galvatron, Jazz and Thundercracker, RC and Rumble. Let's try to stack these up. Give me just a moment and I'll get back to more figures. I just need to make some walking room. There's not really a lot of room in this room. Okay, next we have Universe release of Cybertron Scattershot. He's still available at Big Lots and Family Dollar, but if you don't want to go all the way to store 3 blocks away, you can always order one from me. Here we have the Cybertron Deluxe Landmine. This figure is unopened. This I'm probably going to have to ask more for than most folks would otherwise pay. This is Transformers Armada. This is the Skyboom Shield team. I have not opened this. This is mint on sealed card, I'm sorry. The reason I have not opened this, if you pay close attention and look, you'll notice the same thing I did when I was in the store. Mirage was packaged without a right arm attached to his wheel. This is still sealed. You can see there's no tearing of the bubble away from the card. I thought it was a fun oddity. I had something similar happen with Robots in Disguise on Mega Octane, but I did not notice that until I had already had it opened. Otherwise, it too would have been unopened as well. Next, we have something that is not a transformer, but it's still available to those who don't have Walmarts. How few of you they may be. This is the Super Legends Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Megazord. It is in homage to the original Megazord from 1993. Now we start on the carded figures. This is probably where we'll start running over into the second part, but I'll try to cram as much of these into here as I can in the few minutes that still remain. So we've got Autobot Jazz, Final Battle Autobot Jazz, Booster X10 from the Real Gears. He's the only Real Gear I have. Barricade. None of these are premium series, by the way. I just want to clarify that. I did not pick up any premium figures. These are all the regulars. Hound with Ravage. Blue Streak, as I'm calling him. Prowl. This Prowl does not have the paint wear, as when I first opened him, I went over him with some clear coat, the spray clear coat. There is a little bit up there on that one side, as you can kind of tell. I don't know how well you can tell through the bubble, but that is about the extent of it. If you recall, Prowl was one of the figures in the Classics 2.0 line that did suffer from the sticky paint syndrome, as it's been called. I never did get any clarification on what it was that exactly caused that syndrome. The paint not drying, or being a weird consistency in the formula, or what, I'm not too sure. Just a moment, please. I'm trying to get these out of the way so we can view the second layer. Oh wow, that was almost a bad thing. Yes, I remind you, these have all been opened, as I evidently just almost forgot and just about had Hound kiss the floor. Okay, layer 2. We're running into 7 minutes now, so I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. We have Smokescreen, Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave. He is the only Revenge of the Fallen figure I have. Bumblebee. This is the 2008 Camaro concept thingy. Not premium. I stress that. This is the regular release. Bone Crusher. Brawl. Universe 2.0 Sunstreaker. Tankor or Octane. And Sideswipe. Here we have the Japanese reissue, all 6 members of the Multiforce that form Landcross. That is Wing, Waver, Dash, Tacker, Mach, and Tackle. From right to left, all 6. They are complete. They have instructions, boxes. A couple of them don't have the original plastic baggies, but that's okay. I put plastic baggies in there. 2 of them have been bought from Big Bad Toy Store. They are complete. They have all accessories. And that's actually one of the figures that I'm hesitant to get rid of, but again, out of necessity, I'm going to have to. It's one of my favorites. A lot of folks aren't really too crazy about Landcross and the Multiforce, but I always kind of had a soft spot for the set. It was just a fun set. It had a lot of play value to it, you know, for a bunch of bricks that it is. So I'm trying not to bury myself in deluxe cards. I don't know how successful I'll be in surviving this mess. This may be my last communication to the living world. You know, it's kind of like opening a closet you haven't opened in 30 years, and you know, you don't expect to come away from it alive. That sort of thing. Okay. 9 minutes. Well, I'll go ahead and wrap this first part up while I'm busy unburying the third layer of figures I have on the chair here. But like I said, this is up for sale. I'm not accepting trades at this time, and I would like to try to get as close to retail as possible. I'm willing to haggle, but probably not by a whole lot. This is Moroni Prime, Dominus, Dominax, whatever you want to call me, Mud, Bob. Yeah, I'll have more on part 2. Stay tuned.